Before surgery, my knees were over several years getting worse. They were very stiff and painful. Suddenly they became much worse, and I could no longer walk to the high street, couldn't walk the dog. Things like sailing and skiing were completely out of the question. What really took it to the end was when I couldn't sleep anymore. It was actually painful at night and it was keeping me awake at night. At that point I asked around all my contacts. Several of the sportsmen had heard of the Fortius clinic. David, the surgeon, during that first consultation he told me about the Stryker Mako system. I was impressed by the precision and the recovery times. We had to come to the Cromwell Hospital. It's like a hotel. You know, it's a hotel with a hospital bed in it. They meet you, greet you, sit you down, take you through. There's a sort of personal touch from everybody. The joint school, that's about 2 weeks before the operation. And that I found really put a lot of my apprehensions to rest, because they at no point did they say that it was going to be easy, but they absolutely made it clear that they would be here to help and support, and that they'd manage the pain and they'd manage the physio and everything else. David made it easy to build a relationship with him. He was always available. It was a relationship that's been ongoing and is still ongoing. There was absolutely no pain during the procedure or afterwards. The day after my operation, they had me up on crutches, walking around the ward. That first walk, obviously not easy, but I managed stairs up and down. To be up and walking around after having both knees done, you know, 1 day later, I couldn't believe that. I moved on from crutches to walking sticks within a week, and 3 weeks I wasn't using any sticks at all. When I spoke to David at 10 weeks, I mentioned there that I'd like to go skiing again, and he said, well, absolutely, it's definitely a thing for next year. From my own experience, I would have no hesitation in recommending it to somebody.